Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. My name is Bachelor of Bandz and I'm a consistently profitable Forex trader. Today, we're gonna be looking at or doing a forecast for two currency pairs, namely the dollar index, US dollar index, as well as GBPUSD. Okay, and that is because I am going to be trading two Equity Edge prop firm challenges. I finally got funded from this past 2.5K challenge. Finally got my funded account. I was really frustrated last week. That's why I didn't do any like trading work. I didn't take out any content. I didn't really trade last week. Cool. Now looking at oh yeah, also I will be trading this instant account. I got an instant account yesterday, and if you trade with equity edge, then you know that you cannot copy trade. So that's why I'm going to be trading these two, and the reason I've chosen these two is because they are correlating pairs. They are inversely proportional to each other, which then means if the dollar index goes up, the GBP USD then goes down. Cool. Now looking at the dollar index, all right, also like this is what I do when I'm alone and I'm really comparing GBP USD to something. If I want to compare to something that I know that is inversely proportional to it, then I use the dollar index. Cool. Now let's get into it. As you can see over here, the dollar index is at this area right here. This is now the 1 day resistance area. Resistance. I hope I spelled that correctly. Cool. Now, what makes it a resistance area? It's an area where market tried to break, couldn't. It was a previous resistance. Then market broke it, became support. Wah. Supported one, two, three, fourth time, fifth time, right? And then finally broke it, and now that's what's happening. It's resisting, and market now is either resisting to the downside, right? Or it's just taking a break for market to blow right into it in an impulsive manner. But how are we gonna know? How are we gonna know which one it is? We go down to the lower time frames. So we do the 4 hour and we try to see what's happening on the 4 hour chart. Cool. 4 hour chart is a little bit more accurate, right? On the 4 hour chart we see over there, there is this 4 hour resistance area. It's a 4 hour resistance area. Let's do this. Let me bring it closer, put it into the frame. Now that we know what's happening on a larger scale, like on a bigger picture, now we go down to see what do we see. Okay, now I'm seeing a 4 hour order block over here. I mean, not order block, fair value gap. We see a 4 hour fair value gap over here, and usually the market must come in and mitigate and go down from there and reverse from there. But market didn't really reverse into that. Cool. Now go down to the lower time frame, right? We see that this fair value gap wasn't This was a fair value gap. One, two, yeah. Wasn't really also mitigated, guys. I don't know, maybe like I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, if you use fair value gaps a lot, just let me know. But this is what I'm seeing, guys. And then also, market was impulsive to the downside and then corrective to the upside, right? I think that on a Monday it will be corrective, go into that, and then go down from there, breaking this area right here. And then because we know the nature of the market is that market retraces previous structures that were broken, then we'll find something like this. But as per usual, the market is always right. The market is always right. We don't speculate. We listen to the language of the market. We hear it out. That's why it's important for us to be able to read price action, candlesticks, and so on. Right now, things could change because we see there's this gap over here, but the gap was mitigated. Okay, but the market is always right. The market is always right. And this is somewhat like a major area for the market. Let me just see something. This area over here is this area over here. Market retraced this neckline once, twice. So let's see if the market will break this neckline to the downside and come like that. But also remember, the market is always right. But going into next week on the dollar index, I will be looking for sell entries, a proper sell entry model. Cool. Now that we know that, on GBPUSD, we look at that and we look at GBPUSD, go to the higher time frame, and look at what really happened. Okay, we don't force things because just because we saw a sell on Euro USD, we're gonna see a sell on GBPUSD. No, but that is what is most likely to happen. Remember, trading is a probabilities game. If you are correct, it means you landed on the correct side of probability. It's not that uh, like you were correct, or okay, maybe yeah, you were correct, but you just landed on the correct side of probability because I may also or you may follow all your rules but still land on the um negative side of probability, on the wrong side of it. Cool. Now, when we look on the daily chart, we see that market is at this area right here. That is a previous resistance, right? And then market broke that, creating resistance. This created a fake out, but then it was a fake out, retraced the resistance, right? And then became a support. And you should notice how market breaks these areas. It breaks them in an impulsive manner, right? So you can see over here, market took a break and broke it, boom, in an impulsive manner. Over here, we won't really say that the market retested this area, okay? But the market is always right. The market is perfect. Um, the market is imperfect, but also perfect because it's always right. So we could also say that, but just keep in mind that kind of wabi sabi. Cool, and then support again, and this is where we are right now. Cool. As you can see, it's 8:19 a.m. on a Sunday. I literally just woke up. Sorry for the yawns. So now that we are there, okay, and you can see also on the daily chart that the market is creating a reversal pattern. Will be more visible on the 4 hour. Can see that. Cool. So now we're looking for a proper entry model to the upside. 1, 2, 3. That order block has been mitigated. But there's order blocks, there's also fair value gaps. There is. It's okay, we just found a fair value gap on the 1 hour chart. Now you see, finding a fair value gap on the 1 hour chart, like for me, it talks to my intuition and it says this is going to be a long-term trade. Cool. Or not, maybe not a long-term trade, but a big trade. Cool. Now, what the market is most likely to do, I think it will come in here, right? But then you see over here, there's also an order block. There is also an order block. So I think that the market is gonna has to come in there and then over here into this one and then comes, breaks this area over here, the structure to the upside, right? Or market could just come into this order block, into that order block, right? So entry over here, exit over here, or rather some people may wait, confirmation, entry over here. And this is what I meant by ending up on the correct side of probability, right? We see that there are two order blocks over here. Which one is most likely to be mitigated and market will be respecting? It's all up to you. Okay, I use my intuition a lot when I trade. So yeah, boom, from there, come here, right, to retest this area right here and then go up. Okay, but also remember this blue area is really important because there's this price action over here too. There's this gap over here. Okay, maybe let me do this gap over here that market has already retested over here, but market may just come to this to retest and go up. So the market is always right, guys. We just look at the market, we take what we see. Okay, I just mark out all of my areas where the market is most likely to do X or Y. X or Y being buy or sell. And then I just take it from there. So yeah, guys, that's just what I'm seeing for this week. I think that the market GU will be buying, so I'm going to be looking for a proper buy entry. So yeah, also guys, I'm editing a vlog. Okay, I've been working and I just want to share this with you guys. It took me 30 minutes to edit 11 seconds of footage. 11 seconds of footage. And I just want to share it with you guys so that you guys can have something to expect on the 30th of what's this month? On the 30th of March. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm editing this vlog. It's Risa's 21st. So yeah, wanted to share that with you guys so that you guys can see that I've been working, guys. I am working. Okay, I am working. If you watched my the other weeks work, like me trading, the recaps and stuff like that, then you'll see that this is from then, and this is from this past week. But I didn't take these trades, but I was just looking to see if market will respect all of these trading ideas, and market really does respect my trading ideas. And then I have a brand new routine. This is Risa's 21st. I paused my one step equity edge challenge. I paused it with you guys 2 weeks ago, so I'm really proud of that. So all of the trades that I'm sharing with you guys, the trade recaps, the trade whatever's, are trades that I'm actively taking. Cool. And then what else did I want to share with you guys? Okay, yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. Thank Thank you guys for sticking around. I know that I'm killing my momentum by being inconsistent and stuff, but I did mention that like I'm really bad at like managing my emotions. Like, but I'm learning that. I'm learning that as a forex trader that I need to learn how to manage my emotions, how to but it's like I don't want to say it's gonna take me time because then I'm putting that idea in my head. It's not gonna take me time, but it will take me time to not allow things to affect me the way that they do. Another thing that I wanted to say is that the vlog is really, really coming. The vlog is really coming. You know, part of the reason why the vlog kind of delayed, maybe I shouldn't be telling you guys this, but I'm gonna tell you guys because I make more money from trading than sponsorships, okay? And yeah, like there was a sponsorship that was promising, and then like it fell through because they didn't want to pay me what I know my worth is. And you guys know, like, if you are a usual viewer on my YouTube channel, then you know that the way that I edit my vlogs, like my vlogs are cool. My vlogs are really, really cool. And like I said, like when I showed you guys this little footage over here, right? It took me 30 minutes to edit 11 seconds of that footage. This footage over here. It's only 11 seconds and 45 split seconds, but it took me 30 whole minutes to edit that. And if a brand believes based on my numbers, that's a crazy number that I'm giving them, and I'm like, this is how much I'm charging, then I'm not going to work with the brand. That's part of the reason why I don't work with brands. Maybe let me just put it out there, okay? Number one, I'm not an influencer. I'm a content creator that has influence. And that makes me an influencer, but I'm a content creator. I'm a forex trader first, and then I'm a content creator. Content creation is just a hobby of mine for now, but I'm not gonna allow a brand to like take me for a ride and stuff like that. Like, I can't build a lucrative business of gifts. So yeah, that's that, guys. Um, did I fix my technical issues? I don't think so, but I've kind of found a way to bypass that. Okay. Technology, I know these things. Okay, now I'm starting to sound like Mr. ICT. I'm being cocky and shit, you know, but I don't want this to be long. I'm gonna put timestamps so that you guys can know that this is the end of the vlog. Okay, guys, let me be out. Let me be out. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Comment down below. Tell me how you really, really feel. Okay, how do you feel? How are you?